ओए रिक्की पागल, क्या कर रहा है तुम?
Okay, in your previous class, we have discussed about the static data member, static member functions, different kinds of variables, all those inside the class those you have defined. EV and the private data members and member functions. Did you remember how to declare the private data member or member functions? How to know which is the private data member or which is the private member function?
So leading underscores.
Yes, leading underscores differentiate the private members from the other data members, other members. So today we'll go for a new topic is the operator overloading. Operator overloading in using the Python. Operator overloading concept you must have read in C++. You can say what is operator overloading?
So defining the predefined operators into a
Yes, defining
predefined operator to perform some new task.
so giving some additional meaning to the existing operators, right? In short, we can say giving additional
Yes.
meaning to the existing operator. There are some operators are there in Python, for example, and you are giving some additional meaning. Additional meaning in the sense add has some, suppose there is a plus operator. Plus operator adds two integers, two floats, right? There are some meaning which is being already defined for plus. And you are giving, if I am adding two objects, it will not take. So in that case, what it should do that you have to define. So you are giving one, we can only overload the existing operator. You are not creating a new operator. Whatever the operator is there, you are giving additional meaning. Second point is that you are giving extra meaning. Extra doesn't mean that the previous meaning can be revoked. Previous meaning will be there. You cannot revoke them, right? You can only give extra meaning to those operators. Suppose plus is adding two integers and you are giving extra meaning to add two objects. This doesn't mean that the previous meaning will be lost. So in the process of giving additional meaning to the existing operator doesn't revoke the basic functionality of those operators. Is it understood? But there are many rules in C++. You have unary operator, you have binary operator, although ternary operator cannot be overloaded. Unary and binary operator, then unary operator can be overloaded by using member function or friend function, then binary operator can be using member function, friend function, some operator cannot be overloaded. So there are many rules over there in C++. You must have remembered. Do you remember or not?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
But here the operator overloading is very simple actually. Here in Python, the operator overloading is very simple. To overload a standard operator means the sum of the operators which can be overloaded is already predefined. To overload a standard operator, there are some built-in special names which must be given to the method overloading of the operator. Try to understand. Here it says some of the standard operators which can be overloaded. It is not saying that every operator like in C++ except some four operators which cannot be overloaded, four operators are there which cannot be overloaded using friend function. It is not like that. It is saying that there are some operators like this: add, subtract, multiply, divide, mod, power, less than, greater than, less than equals to, greater than equals to, equals to, not equals to. So all these logical and arithmetic operators are here. So these operators which can be over has some special built-in special names. So these are the special names are already there. For plus, it is underscore, underscore, add, underscore, underscore. For subtract, multiply, divide, like that. For every operator, there is a what a special name is given. Correct. So if I want to overload the plus operator, then I have to use this underscore method. I have to overload. If I have to suppose power, the caret symbol, that operator I want to overload, I will go for this one. If it's less than operator to be overloaded, I will go for this one. division operator, I'll go for this. So each
Hello, sir.
of these operator, for every operator.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Sir, it's not audible, sir.
Oh, not audible.
No, sir.
Sir, voice was breaking, sir.
Maybe some network, poor network issue or something.
Sir, can you
Okay.
please repeat the last two line again?
Okay, I'm just repeating all those. I'm saying that there are some operators in Python which can be overloaded. Unlike C++, for every operator to be overloaded, there are some special names are given. For example, plus operator is given with add, minus with subtract, multiply with this symbol, division with this. So for arithmetic, logical operations and all this, the some special names are being associated with them. They can be overloaded by overloading that method, that particular method. Suppose I want to overload the plus operator, then I have to write the method overloading for this function. Correct? If I have to go for subtract minus operator to be overloaded, I will go for invoking this method, overloading this method. It must receive the second operand's value of parameter. So it will take what? Second operand's value of parameter. I will give the example for the same. For the time being, you remember the operators, some standard operators which can be overloaded has a special built-in special names are available in the Python. You just have to use those special names and overload it by using the method overload. And preferably it returns a value. Correct? Is this slide understood? We'll go for the next slide where we'll take an example. Is this slide understood to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And today you remember, I have actually forgotten to share you the slide. Today you just remember after the completion of this class only, I will share the slide so that you could read of from these slides. Acha, how was your exam for the quiz in the yesterday?
Good, sir.
It was good, sir.
Is the question, could you get those questions or it was difficult? Hello?
Sir, it was okay, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Some of them are tricky, some of them are simple.
Obviously, I have put in that way actually. Some of
Yes,
them
sir.
I have put for finding the output, and it's a mixture of those. But there are two questions, only 2 or 3 questions where you have to really work out for some time. Other are concept-wise questions was there.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, okay. So we'll continue with our discussion of operator overloading. Now, see over here. Let's take an example.
Sir, kindly, sir. Hello. Sir, can you
Hello.
explain it again, sir? Actually, I have some network issue. I could not listen it properly.
Which one? The first slide?
Yes, sir. Sir, the
Previous
sir,
slide you are taking.
concept to discuss recently.
No, okay.
Sir, the
This slide
concept
you are
recently
talking about.
discussed.
Okay, just remember that there are some operator to be overloaded. For every operator to be overloaded, there are some key built-in special names are there. Built-in special names for addition, this subtraction, sub power, POW. So there are some functions already available. You just have to overload them. So it is very simple as compared to C++ operator overloading. You don't have to remember a lot of things. Right? So these are the predefined, you can say special names are already there for the operators. So it will take the second parameter as the operand names, operand value. I'll tell you that how it does. This is the
Hello, sir.
I have a class SPN. Hello.
Sorry, your audio is breaking, sir.
Okay, I'm trying. I'm explaining from this example. You will be understood. There's no problem. Just look into this example. I will explain you. Okay, I'm audible. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, look into this example. This is class SPN, correct? This has three methods. You can see over here. INIT is a method, R is a method, and STR is a method. Can anyone say what is this INIT for? Anyone who can say what is INIT for? INIT
Constructor, sir.
constructor. Very good. If I am writing def underscore underscore add underscore underscore, can anybody say what kind of method it is? It is for what?
Operator.
It is for operator overloading. Very good. This is for operator overloading. How will you know this operator overloading? Because this is a special name for operators, right? I have told you in the previous class, this is add is a special method. So this is a special method over here. Okay. What is this underscore underscore str underscore? What kind of this method is? What kind of this method is? Anyone who can say?
System member.
It is not.
System member.
It is just not an ordinary member function. It's a special type of. I have already told you. If you have remembered, Jyoti Prakash, you know what is this str?
Sir, I have forgotten.
Okay, okay. let me tell you again. I have told you str is a special function. If you have written something, over here. What it does, whenever I print this object name, suppose S is the object of SPN. So if I write print S, it will automatically invoke this str function. Is it understood? If you print the object, automatically it invokes the underscore underscore str underscore underscore. This method is automatically invoked. Because print object, what it will print? Nothing to print over there. So print object means it will invoke the str method. Is it understood now?
No, sir. No,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
I could not understand, sir.
Okay, okay. I am telling you. Okay. Just suppose, for example, here I am creating norm1 is equal to SPN of 30, special, so SPL. So 30 will go to this value. SPL will go to this name. What is norm1? Norm1 is, what is norm1?
Object, sir.
Sir,
What is
norm1 is the
norm1?
object, sir.
Okay,
Object.
norm1 is the object. If I print norm1, what it should print? If I print norm1, does it a correct syntax? Print object name.
No, sir.
So
No.
I must have some function, display function or something where I could have print the value. But something I want to print, whenever I use the object name in the print statement, suppose print as norm1. For example, the last one line you see, print norm2 I have written. Norm2 is the object, or print norm1. When I write print norm1, what it will do, it will invoke inbuilt, I mean automatically, it will invoke this method, str method. Correct? If the str method is there, it will automatically invoke and print it. Whatever you have written inside the str. Correct? So you do not have to write norm1.display. That is not required. Norm1.display, that is not required. Is it understood now? Or I will explain it again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, what is ST? Sir, actually, I forget whatever you said about STR. Sir, can you explain STR again? How it works?
STR is a inbuilt method. It's a predefined actually. I have maybe somewhere I have written in my slides. like this, some attributes are there. Similarly, I have an attribute str. Just a second. Hello. Hello. I have actually given you, I have told you in the modules and packages somewhere. So it may not be present in this slide. If you refer to the module 2 slides, you will get from there itself. Anyway, for the timing, again, I am saying the str is a predefined, str is a predefined method. You just have to write the content over there so that whenever you write the print object name, automatically the str method is called to invoke whatever is written inside the str string. Correct? So it is a special name. It is a keyword kind of thing, special name. It is not a ordinary function. Is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, SPN class has three methods. One is the init is for constructor, add is a method for overloading, str is for printing the object. For whenever I want to print the object, it should print whatever I have written over here. Okay. So what is in init? It takes two parameters, and number and name are two the data members, right? These are two data members, and it takes the value of this value and name. Correct? So self dot number, self dot name. What does it mean? These are the data attributes. Correct? And in add method, what add is what? Operator overloading. In operator overloading, what it does? Number equals to self dot number plus y. Try to understand. What is this self dot number? The currently invoking object is the number of the currently invoking object. Understood? And this is the second parameter. The second parameter. Just look, and what it's I have said in the previous slide, it should preferably returns a value. Preferably it should return a value. I am returning the object itself. I am returning the object. I am returning an object. Correct? Now look over here. If I am going for this, I have defined this one. I am creating an object of this SPN class. SPN class, I am creating an object num1 by passing the value 30 and some SPN. So 30 will go to this value. So here the 30 will go to this value, and this SPL will move to this name. Correct? The SPL will move to this name. Okay. So now, so once the object is created, the INID function is called. Automatically the INID function will be called. Now if I print, original number is norm1. So I am printing norm1. So this is actually print norm1. Norm1 is object. So once you give print norm1, it will invoke this method, str method. When you write print norm1, it will invoke the str method. Correct? So what it will print then? It will print this as str of self.number. Self.number is which are? Self.number is this should be number actually. I have written no, this should be number. Self.number is 30 and self.name as what? SPA. Self name as SPA. Is it understood up to this? Is it understood up to this point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. The next line is print this underscore symbol for 40 times because this into 40. So 40 lines will be there. So there is a line. So first of it has printed the first object norm1. A line will appear, and then I write that norm1 plus 15. Norm2 is equal to norm1 plus 15. Can I add a number to a object? Can I add a number to a object? In general, can I add? Can you add a number to object?
No, sir.
So you cannot add a number to the object. But here, whenever we are writing number 1 plus object, instead of before giving any error, it checks whether the plus operator is overloaded or not. Try to understand. Norm1 plus 15 should give an error, but before giving the error, it checks whether the plus operator is overloaded or not. In our case, plus operator is overloaded because we have overloaded over here. We can see we have overloaded over here. So once it is found that object is overloaded, so what it does? So this norm1 plus 15 is invoked. How it will be invoked? It is invoked like this. Norm1 invokes the add method by passing 15 as argument. Very important. Try to understand. The moment I write norm1 plus 15, norm1 object calls the add method by passing what? By passing 15 as argument. So what is y? Y is 15 over here. What is self.number? Self.number is 30. What is y? Y is 15. So 30 plus 15 is it is being stored over here. Correct? It is stored where? It is stored in a variable, local variable number. It is 15. How much? 15 plus 30, 45 now. Are you getting me or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, one second, please explain this.
Sir, it is self.number or self.no, sir.
No, this number actually I have made it. This should be number. I have written num. Otherwise, or everywhere I have written number. Let me change. If you have doubt, I will change it. Change it if you have doubt. So mistakenly it was kept over there. Now it is.
Sir, once again, the norm2 part.
I'm telling it again. So you have understood up to. You must have understood up to this.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
okay. Now question is norm2 is equal to norm1 plus 15. Correct? So the moment you write norm1 plus 15, the Python compiler will understood that it cannot be added. So it's like an error. But before showing the error, it checks whether the plus operator is overloaded. It found that yes, it is overloaded. So it will invoke this operator, this method, the R method. How it will invoke? You are writing num1 plus 15. You are writing num1 plus 15. It is interpreted as like this. It is automatically interpreted as num1 dot. You are writing what? Num1 plus, na? So num1 dot add method, num1 dot add by passing 15 as argument. By passing 15 as argument. So this 15 is over here. So this 15, so add method takes 15 as argument over here. This also happens in C++. You have remembered or not, I don't know, but this is also happening in C++. Same way. The moment you write object 1 plus object 2, object 1 invokes the object 2 with the plus overloaded operator plus. There is a keyword operator used in C++, I believe. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So here also you are invoking the add method. So add is the method, correct? Add is the method invoked by norm1, by passing 15 as parameter, correct? So therefore we have written that it should preferably return, it should take the second parameter, the value of the parameter. So the second one must be a value of the parameter, and preferably it returns an object. So look over here, it returns over here. What it returns? If I call this SPN, if I am calling this, it is an object or not? It is returning the reference to an object. So here also it will returning a reference to object. So in that object, what we have passed? We have passed number and self dot name. So what is my number? Number is 45 because 30 plus 15, we have made it 45. So this is now 45. 45 and name is passed over here. 45 and name is passed over here. So a temporary object is being created and that object is assigned to norm2. And that object is assigned to norm2. Now if you print the print norm2, it will print what? It will print 45 with the name, with the name SPL. Is it understood? We'll run the program. If you say I will run the program. Is it understood or anyone having doubt?
Understood, sir.
Because here operator overloading is not that difficult as of C++. You have many rules, regulations for member function, friend functions, and all those. These are not there. Class SPN, I have not given semicolon, one error. Now you have multiple things has to be done. Aligned it properly. Self dot number, self dot name. We have def add, then return SPN number self dot name. Yes. Self return. Okay. So I think it's okay now. Class SPN. Okay. I'll save it. See over here. Hello, can you see the screen or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Written over here, add str. So first it is the moment I am writing print num1, so it is invoking the str and printing this one. Original number is this. Now you will say that if I would have written something display or some function, what is the difference between the display function and str method over here?
Sir, if we define display function, then we have to object and dot, and then calling the.
We have to write that num1 dot display. Is it or not?
Yes. Yes. Sir.
But here you do not have to write, only object name you are printing, right? So you can change the value, get I hope it is understood now.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, in the second last line, can we interchange the value of 15 and num1?
In the second,
Last and that line, sir. Yes.
no, no,
So
no.
we have to first pass the first parameter should be the object.
Because this will invoke the add function. Let me write over here and plus num 1, because in 3.0 I have to check it. This error.
Sir, if we make the str method as a comment line, then the printing of direct object will give the error, or it will
No,
run.
you can do it now. You will simply write, make it, and you define a function of your own display function, and you write before this you write num1 dot display. After this you can write num2 dot display. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You just have to write you may not print this object. You will write num1 dot display.
Yes, sir. For that, we have to declare a display method.
Yes, you have to write a display.
Yes, sir.
So it's better to put this in the slide. Okay, just see over here. Can you do in this way? Suppose my two vector is a class name. I'm passing an object over here, right? As INIT sorry, not an object. Object is a default. Actually, every class, either you see in the previous class, have you written anything? Class SPN, I have written like that only. So actually, every class is inherited. The parent class is object. Even if you do not write, not any problem over here. My vector, actually the class is, I will tell you this about the object. I will tell you later in inheritance. I will tell you. I have an INIT method which takes two parameters and x and y is in this x and y is different from this x and y. Intentionally, I put the same name just to say that you can have so see here, I have this self dot x, and here I am writing self dot y and here xy. So this self dot x is different from this x. This is a parameter that is over here. Self dot x is a data attribute for the class. So this x and y is for the class. So this is for every object that will create. We are overloading what? We are overloading a the add operator, right? And I have written some variable other over here. So if I am passing 1 and 2, look over here, v1 is equal to my 2 vector, passing 1 and 2, x and y will get the vector. So I am creating v1 and v2. What is v1 and v2? v1 and v2 are two objects of this class. Very simple. v1 and v2 are two objects of this class. Can I write v1 plus v2? So if I write v1 plus v2, what it will invoke? Anyone who can say? If I write v1 plus v2, internally what it will invoke?
Sir, add.
v1 dot underscore add underscore v2.
Yes. Very good. So it will invoke this and it will return. It is returning over here in our program. It is returning what? It is returning a object. It is returning an object by by passing the x of both and x of both. So I can add two objects over here. So two objects can also be added. By using the operator overloading, I can add two objects. And later if I want to print, over here, I can give the print v1, print v2, and here I can write print v3, and I have to write the corresponding which function. Which function should I write then? Will work
or a str function.
Yes, we have to
str
write
function.
Yes,
For
we have
this,
to write. Very good. We have to write the str function. We have to write the str method for suppose print something like print self dot x comma self dot y. I'm printing in one line. Right. So now, is it understood now? Is it understood? Can you do operator overloading of your own? Write the program for operator overloading. You do not have any, don't have to discriminate between unary operator, binary operator. It's not like that. So it's very simple in doing the what? Now going for the operator, should we go for executing this program?
Sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Doubt.
Sir, in the constructor, you have not assigned the default value.
Constructor, I have given the value over here, x and y.
Sir,
default value.
Default value 0.
Yes, if I am not giving default value, it is not an error. If I am not giving default value, that means while creating an object, I must have to pass some value. That is the only thing.
Sir,
it will not give.
Sir, if give and program and the function without passing any parameter, I think there will be error or not.
Which one? I could not get again.
Sir,
Please.
actually, if we not if sir actually if we do not give the default value and call the function passing variable, so there will be error or it will just run.
No, if you are not giving default value and not passing parameter, it will give you error while creating object. I will show you again. I
Okay,
will show you.
sir.
I will show you also. Don't worry. I am just
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
let me write it. Write the program completely. There are space over here, space over here. Is there any plain structure? So I think it's okay. Self dot x, self dot. Copied from another source. We have copied it from the PowerPoint, and that is the reason some.
Sir, in def function there should be a parenthesis.
Oh, we left over here. But still, if you are copying from Word or PowerPoint, then also it is a forward space. What is that? This should str must return something. So you should write return. What is that? So both the parameters has to convert it. So look over here. Return str of self dot number and self not name. This number has converted to string. So I think the second one may be a number. Yes, both are numbers. So I have to convert both. Self dot x and str of self dot y and we have to convert it into what string. So just send something like this. We'll copy that. I just put it over here. Self dot. What is the first value? First value is x. Self dot x and as str of self dot y.
So return should be there.
Okay, return.
So return is
Did you understand why I'm writing? This is returning through a string, na? So if it is, even if it is a number, you have to convert it into string. So for the first object, it is 1 and 2. Second object, we have given 3 and 2, and we have seen that by adding both the numbers are being added. Correct. So first object is 1, 2. Second object is 3, 2. So these two are added over here, and we are getting the result in the same. And similarly, we can overload the other operators as well. All multiply, divide, whatever operators are there. Those operator which can be overloaded, for those the special predefined names are already there. So you don't have to worry for the same. So what we'll do, for every program, try to execute. We have read the concept. The next class will go for inheritance actually, and maybe the next class, next or another one class, it will take to cover this object-oriented programming. So what I will do, at least write 2-3 programs. Try to on the practice of your own with the operator overloading. Besides that, I will do some programs in the lab itself. Okay. So let me take the attendance of the.
Sir,
Hello.
sir. Hello, sir. Actually, the last class, I have sir serious internet problems, so I could not listen many things, sir. I should provide sir practice assignment.
You last class you could not hear or could not attend the class or what? Hello.
Sir, I attend, but what the
Okay, I could not hear.
thing I missed in the class. So
You
I
call me
think
after
he is
this.
asking about. So I think he's asking about sir PPTs because last class he wasn't
Okay,
able to
PPTs
attend.
I will send today only I am sending. Today only I am sending. 11, roll number 14 present. 15. Roll number 15. Roll number 15.
Hello, sir. Sir, 13 present, sir. Sir, the
13
voice
present.
is not audible
Okay,
that time.
okay, 15. Okay, it's okay. I got it. 15 is present or 15, roll number 15. All other are present except roll number 15, I think. It's okay. I'll end the meeting now.